My dearest Black woman, you do not have to tone down your excitement or your passion or lower your standards or your boundaries because other people are intimidated by you. You don't have to overcompensate with fake words of encouragement or love or, you know, we have, and I'll just speak for myself, as a darker skinned woman, it is often perceived that I am angry or that I have an attitude or that, um, you know, less than. Let's just be real about it. Less than. And this happens even among my sisters. Let's talk about it. The light skin, dark skin thing, the educated versus non educated, the children versus not having children. We have to, first of all, understand what it is that makes us happy. You have to understand what makes you happy. You have to understand what makes your heart soar and go after it and not really give a fuck who you make uncomfortable. Because a lot of us have been uncomfortable our entire lives trying to fit into a box to make other people um, accept us or not feel as intimidated. You know what I mean? We need to let that go. We need to let that go. The way for us to accept others fully, genuinely, to really want to encourage and uplift requires us to be happy with ourselves. It requires us to want to get to know our triggers, want to get to know the discomforts, want to get to know why certain interactions with our own people are uncomfortable, why we throw shade and give attitude instead of embracing and encouraging. Like y'all, we are kings and queens. We are kings and queens. We need to start acting like it. We need to start acting like it because the direction that the world is going in right now, we need to stand together. We need to stand together. And in standing together, we have to be able to trust the people that are standing in our circles. We have to be able to trust the people that are in our community. And so, with that being said, I want to um, invite you, I suppose, to really look at the people who are around you right now. Really look at how these interactions make you feel. Really looking at how people are showing up for you. How are people showing up for you? How are you showing up for other people? And I also want to mention that relationships and friendships can change. And it's not always a bad thing. Growth and progress is beautiful, it's necessary. We have to not be afraid to get outside of our boxes. We have to not be afraid to make a mistake. We have to not be afraid to try and maybe not get it right. We have to be willing to let go of control a little bit. We have to be willing to let the divine, to let God step in and take the wheel. You know what I mean? We sometimes hesitate because we don't know what's on the other side. We don't want to let go of what we have and what we've become comfortable with because of the unknowns. Y'all, the unknowns can be very beautiful, and the unknowns can catapult us into spaces and into places, into opportunities that we couldn't even, can't even fathom, can't even imagine. And so, as we are here in the beginning stages of 2022, I really want to encourage you and uplift you and remind you that you can do whatever the fuck you put your mind to. Okay? It doesn't matter who is out there supporting you. It doesn't matter who is out there, um, you know, sharing your work with others. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're getting these words of validation or confirmation, or again, the way people are showing up. You have to start with how you're showing up for yourself, because that's what sets the standard. That's what sets the standard for how people can approach you and how people um, have to show up in your life. You know what I mean? Because you deserve to be surrounded by people that you don't have to question. You deserve to be surrounded by people who are going to uplift you, who are going to also tell you when you're fucking up and tell you from a place of love and encouragement. All right? So, enough of that TED talk, y'all. We got to start looking at ourselves and how we're showing up for each other. Especially my people of color, especially my black people, especially my black women. All right? Because we got a lot of love to share, and we need to start sharing it with each other, because we are important. The world needs us. We need each other. I need you. All right? So with love and peace and blessings, y'all, keep going, because you got this. All right? Until next time, y'all. Peace.